j'ai entendu une amie faire des prières, elle appelait ça prières sans frontières, et c'est vraiment l'idée.
I've come from Adelaide, as you know, Australia.
It was very difficult because Chinese don't sit down and pray. We don't do that.
It's very challenging, difficult in our busy lives, particularly in Toronto, to get a few moments of reflection on higher purpose of life.
Je me suis dit parfois, les gens du bloc seraient peut-être tout à fait contents de savoir qu'il y a des soirées comme ça. C'est ouvert à toutes les religions aussi, à tout le monde, vraiment.
So I approached the art gallery when I first came to Hamilton and said would they be interested in having such an inspirational gathering, and they loved the idea. This is a partnership program between the art gallery and the Baha'i community. The art gallery, of course, is an elegant aesthetic venue to have the event in.
And when we first started, we were hesitant to invite the Chinese to a devotional gathering because we assumed that the Chinese don't feel comfortable to sit down and pray, and that was a really very wrong misconception.
诚然，你是满怀万恩者，全智者。然后
I used to work with the youth, so my interest remains with working with the youth. And so we began Young Adults Devotional Gathering. We have it on Friday evening. So it's so interesting because from where it was 4 years ago with a smaller group and where it's at now. Anywhere between 15 to 40, 45, usually that comes. And the problem is usually you need to stretch the wall.
We generally get more than 100, between 100 and 150.
To live in the present moment, wisely and earnestly. Buddhist writings.
It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Mahatma Gandhi.
Spiritual feelings have a surprising effect on a healing nervous ailment. Bahá'í from the Bahá'í writings.
I've been coming since the very first one because I find the faith fascinating and interesting, as I do all faiths and religions.
I think it was September last year, coming to this particular event. I'm Hindu by birth, but I never really got into the whole praying and chanting bit. So I guess this brings to me what that would bring to some other people in a church environment or that sort. So it's good that way. I like it.
My name is my healing. Oh my God.
It's been a couple years, yeah. And it's every Friday. It's just a great experience. So many different ideas from so many different people. I just love it all. I love it all. I love the people. It's a great crowd. It's a thrill for me to be a part of this.
We have a program, but it's not like a ritual where, in other words, if you go from one devotional gathering to the other, they need not necessarily be the same.
We usually begin with socializing and having a meal together, talk to one another to connect. And then we begin with the spiritual or the prayer portion, devotional gathering portion, devotional portion of it.
Moi, je préfère mettre la soirée sur un thème, genre, ce soir, on va avoir le thème de santé et guérison.
Ô Dieu, mon Dieu, je te demande de me purifier par les eaux de ta munificence, de toute affliction, de tout désordre.
J'ai lu un article récemment, puis j'ai vu que c'est très vrai dans mon expérience aussi. C'est combien le pardon est important pour la santé.
On perd notre mémoire.
C'est non seulement pardonner, mais oublier aussi.
Oui. C'est bon. Il y a toujours des avantages à vieillir. Moi, je sais.
The program will start with music, live music for 5 to 7 minutes, and then there'll be readings, and then there'll be interspersed between the readings there'll be more music. After the program there's tea and coffee, and people often stay and chat and discuss the program.
They come, they either have something to contribute to the potluck or often to the musical portion at the end. 9 out of 10 it turns out to be a huge jam session.